I sent $8,600 to help renovate my parents' kitchen. A week later, they told me I wasn't welcome in the house I helped pay for. So I locked the money, took my name off the permit, and watched their perfect little plan fall apart. By morning, my dad was pounding on my front door. 7:12 a.m. 3 hard knocks. Then 3 more. "The inspector shut us down," he shouted, voice hoarse and frantic. "This is on you." I didn't budge. I calmly turned the lock, slow and steady. The sunlight fell across his face. Sweat, creased fury, and panic. I met his gaze. "You should have read the permit," I told him. 1 week earlier, I had wired $8,600 straight to my mom's account. No questions asked. No strings. She said it was urgent. The contractor needed the deposit right away. My sister chimed in with emojis and exclamation points. A family effort, she called it. A tribute to our legacy. I believed them. I saw it all in my head. The mahogany cabinets my mom always admired in catalogs. The kind she never thought she'd have. I pictured the kitchen transformed, filled with warmth and memory. I was naive, nostalgic, generous, too trusting. Then came the group message. Reminder, house blessing this Saturday. Immediate family only. I stared at it. Immediate family. Seconds passed. Minutes. Then my mom replied, "We want without you." Her words, cold, brief, like I was a stranger to my own blood. I didn't respond, didn't call, didn't beg. I just smiled and opened the city's permit portal. 6 months before, they'd asked me to move out, just temporarily, Mom said, so they could renovate in peace without the mess or the noise. You understand, right? I nodded. I got it. What I didn't get was how half a year later, they'd rearranged the house, wiped away my room, and handed my closet to my sister's husband. No calls, no updates. I'd been reduced to a guest in the place I grew up. I swallowed the hurt, packed up my past, and rented a tiny apartment 30 minutes away. They didn't help with the deposit. They never visited. But the moment they needed money, suddenly I was family again. The day after that group text, I logged into the permit system, the kitchen renovation file. There was my name listed as a financial guarantor, my money, my risk, my name, so I froze the funds, then removed myself from the file. The system automatically flagged the project for audit. Their address lit up with a red warning. I didn't have to report a thing. The city took it from there. Kitchen remodels require a backflow test, licensed professionals, updated plans. My dad had skipped most of it, probably slipped someone some cash. That's how he operates. Shortcuts and swagger. But now that I wasn't listed, liability fell squarely on him. The inspector showed up at 6:45 a.m. Neighbors overheard the chaos. Plastic sheets torn down, walls half demolished, wires dangling, a complete mess. By 7:12, he was banging on my door. I'd never seen him like that. Not angry, rattled. "You froze the money," he shouted. "We had workers coming." "I didn't freeze your money," I said calmly. "Just mine, you selfish little." I stepped forward, steady, dressed in black, calm as stone. I wanted him to see composure, to feel what it's like to be left out of something important. "You cut me out," I said, so I returned the favor. 2 days later, the kitchen sat in ruins, gutted, torn apart. The contractor walked off. The city demanded new permits, fresh applications, updated documentation. They'd need a new deposit. The original $8,600, still locked under my name. Legal battle pending. Mom called. No apology, just problem solving. "We need to fix this," she said. "You're making it ugly." I said nothing. She texted later. "You're acting like a stranger." I replied, "You made me one." A week after that, they canceled the house blessing. My sister sent another group message. "Plans change. We're rescheduling. Sorry for the mix-up. No hearts this time. I didn't answer. I watched quietly as things unraveled. Calls to relatives, half-lies, blame tossed in circles. I didn't defend myself. I didn't have to. Silence said it all. Reputation is currency in our community. They spent theirs freely, only to realize how costly it was. 3 weeks later, I ran into my dad in the driveway of their half-finished house. Dust swirled in the breeze, drifting through the exposed beams of what used to be the kitchen. "You made your point," he said. He looked smaller, like the drywall had been holding him together. I stayed quiet. "We're family," he added. "Family doesn't exile," I said. "They build with you, not around you." He turned away. No apology, just silence. I walked to my car, shut the door, and sat with the quiet. I could have gone further, filed a lawsuit, made a scene, dragged their names. But some revenge doesn't need an audience. Sometimes you just give people back exactly what they gave you and let them feel the emptiness they created. Control isn't yelling. It's not slammed doors or broken plates. It's letting someone realize they no longer hold space at the center of your world and never will again. "We want without you," she said. And that's exactly what they got.